I guess we have the required attendees. We can get started. As usual, we will complete the session first. Who is giving the session today? Kavya?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Kavya. So who is
Trish,
presenting
giving
today?
presentation today, sir.
I see. Okay. Okay, guys, can we start now? Can we? Sorry, who is presenting? Kavya, I didn't get the name. Uh,
Trisha, sir. Trisha.
Trisha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Trisha, I am actually making you a presenter. So you have 5 minutes and a grace of 2 minutes. Maximum 7 minutes you have. Yeah, I can see the screen, but it is little bit blur. Can you? Is it possible to improve from your side?
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is visible. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's go.
Good morning, everyone. This is Risha. Today I'll be presenting about file handling and error handling. So, why do we need file handling and error handling in Python, and why does it matter? In work constraint, with external data like logs, configures, and user data, or any other things, you need a storage unit. So, you need a file. So files are fundamental data storage mechanism that allows programmers to program and persist information beyond the runtime. It acts like a bridge where you can store your file. And there are two types of files, which is text file and binary file. Text file are human readable files, like which we humans can understand. They are in human readable format, which is .txt, .csv, and .json. Whereas binary files are machine readable formatted files which the machine can understand, which is .json or .jpg and .pdf, .exe. And this is the sample syntax how a file.
Trisha, actually, your sharing has gone away. Can you reshare again?
Yes, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah. Now,
Uh, Now, actually, click to exit full screen. It's saying, but it's yeah, it is okay. Good now.
okay. So you have binary files and a text file. And this is a sample syntax how file handling is done. File equals to open of example.txt, and R is used to read the file. And context equals to file.read, print context file.close. For better approach, you can use the statements in between. Usually this is the recommended for better understanding. With open example dot text comma read has file context equals to file dot read, and print of context equals to file. This file closes automatically. And in order to read the file line by line, you use this syntax where you print line dot strip. Strip is used to remove the blank spaces. And the major file operations that are there in file handling are open. In order to open certain file, when you give the path, it opens certain file. And read and write. In order to read certain part of the file, you use read. And write or read the line in order to read the program or read the content in the file. And you use close in order to close the file. And using close is mandatory in order to prevent loss of the code. And this is an example code where I have given the path of the file, and f equals to open. I'm using W in order to write the file, and these are the details that are printed in the file. And I'm closing the file using f.close. Then print here, it prints the context which is there in the file. Then in order to read the file, we use R with the same syntax. In order to append anything into the file or add any content into the file, you will use A. And then I'm printing f dot write equals to uh, this certain statements. And in order to read the file line by line, we are using for line in f print line dot strip. And these are the outputs, how the basic file handlings are done. And next, we have error handling. When we write a program, it's inevitable that we get errors, and errors in like when we handle the files, we even get errors, and there's no need to worry because Python has a robust error handling system which allows you to manage your errors. And here we have two major topics, which are try block and exit block. Try block, the contents potentially problematic code, and exit block, which handles the specific code, like any specific part of code has errors, it will help you handle it. And the common file handling errors are file not found. If the file is not present in certain path which we have given, this thing pops up. And permission error, when the permission is denied, or when the access is denied in order to access the file, this pops up. And IO errors, generally when input and output operations fails. And always we have to keep the file path properly in order to avoid errors. And in order to have the best practice of file handling, we should use context managers and handle multiple exceptions and write a defensive code. For context manager, we can we can open the file with the with open statement in order to open the file and close the file automatically, and prevent the code leakage. And in order to handle multiple exceptions, we should use a specific responded scenario, or write a code according to this specific scenario. And we should always validate inputs and check the file existence before operation. We have to check the path of the file is there in like we have to check the path correctly in order to prevent errors. And here is a practice example. Try with data.txt of R has f, context equals to f.read, print context. And if the file is not found, then this error pops up, file not found. And if the permission is denied, then this pops up, the access is denied to the certain file. And if it is an exception error, then this pops up that unexpected error E is found. And the major key takeaways from this is file management, which is essential for data persistence, and programming is done properly. And in order to prevent errors regarding file handling, by using try and catch blocks, you create a robust and prevent crash of the code or crash of application. And this helps you to have a clear code and context manager management and defensive programming, and ensures the code is more reliable. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Trisha. This is spectacular and awesome. Initially, like first 1 minute was very good, and after that, I don't know, maybe you are stuck with I don't know, maybe anxiety or something, but it was not correct. But initially, it started very good. I was actually, like I mean, you started with right words, right thing, and right explanation, and pace was good, and you were, everything was good. After 1 minute, the quality dropped to some extent, but okay, that is still okay. But you should keep the same tempo. So that didn't happen. Otherwise, I think you were well prepared. Very good presentation. So, by the way, which one you have used for the presentation? What tool you used?
Gamma, sir.
Oh, Gamma. Okay, good. So Gamma you have used, and you have provided the content, and it has prepared it, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So good. So that is also looking good, and your narration style is good. And I think, yeah, first 1 minute, 2 minutes, it was very good, and after that only, it started coming down. I think you check how to improve that.
Sir, I was not sure that whether my screen is visible or not, like for the coding part and all. So I was like, it made me conscious.
Yes. See that. So that then it only comes from experience, because that things always can go wrong. Always can go wrong. Even if you check 100 times, 101 first time, right? It will always go wrong. Any one thing will always go wrong. So we should not worry. So if someone says that it is not actually working, you do it, verify it, and then you should forget about it. You should actually do as if nothing happened. Everything is going well. Okay, you understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think that will only come with experience, but it's okay. So I think very good effort, and I appreciate. So 5 out of 5. Good. And also your choice of words and your what you are speaking, the words, choice of words is also very good, and you spoke very technical and not very high level. So yeah, good, very good. I think next time you present, so get rid of that anxiety. So don't worry about anything is going wrong. It'll always go, things always go wrong. So don't worry about that. Okay, focus on what you have to do right now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
I'll try improving.
good, Trisha. Very good effort. Hello, Prasad Garu, do you want to say something to Trisha? Fine. So, okay, we can actually get started with today's session. Okay, guys, anything we have left open in the session tool? Anyone remember? Anything we have left?
No, sir.
Okay, thanks, Kavya. Very good. So, yeah, I mean, who is presenting it tomorrow? Who is presenting it tomorrow?
1 second, sir. Just give me 1 second. I'll just give you an update.
Okay. Okay, so we can get started with session 13.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Naresh is presenting tomorrow, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Naresh, all set, right? Oh. Okay, guys, can you confirm if you are able to see the screen properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone, can you confirm? If anyone has any issue, let me know. So it is little bigger monitor. So let me know if everything is okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, now let us actually get started with session number 13. So today we will actually work with APIs and JSON. So what is the API? So API means application programming interface. So earlier, long back, so all the programs used to work locally, but no program was giving the data. API means, so programmatically you can access the data. Like for example, earlier there was a, say there is a system. Now you want to access some data from different program. Then that used to happen only, sharing the database. Now you don't need to share the database. You can actually share the interface. For example, there is a Amazon, right? Now actually, you want to get all the list of laptops, not on the website, but your program needs to access how many. For example, you are a seller. Okay, let's assume you have registered as a seller and you have a website. Now whatever the items that you shared with that you are actually put online with Amazon, you can actually get them. So that is called application programming interface. Okay, means how applications can talk to each other. So that is what is API. Okay, and JSON, I think you know it very well. It looks very much like a dictionary. Okay, so now I think you have understood what is a API and what is a JSON. Now in the connected world, API is very, very important. I can't tell you how much important it is. So it is very important. You need to understand that. Then, file handling, reading, writing, everything you have, I think you have understood. So, okay, that actually Trisha already showed that. And then today, what we are going to learn. First of all, we are going to learn about JSON. What is JSON? What is the format? How to, represent a data. So that is what actually we will be learning. So the data for exchanging the data. So one application exchanges data with another one, then they will doing it. Then next is HTTP request, making the requests with Python. Okay, and then working with Python like get requests, then how to process the API request. So we will see all these things. And finally, today we will build one weather application. Okay, so we will build a weather application, how it works. So I will show you that. So I think we have discussed already. Now, first we will start with what is JSON. So JSON stands for JavaScript object notation. Okay, that is called JSON. It is a universal, right? Universal data, every computer can understand JSON. Not every computer, every application, no matter whether it is Python, .NET, Java, they will all understand JSON. And this is also human readable. So have you seen the JSON structure? I will show you one. So then even humans can read it easily. Okay, and this is a standard format. Everybody uses that. And Python also has a inbuilt support for JSON. So now let me show you. This is actually JSON. See, data is equal to name Alice, age 30, skills, and is student false. Guys, does this remind you of any data structure? Guys, can you speak? What data structure it will represent?
Dictionaries.
Correct. Dictionary, correct. So now JSON is nothing but dictionary. Okay. So, but JSON is more of a moving, like, you can actually share the data using using this format. Okay. So when it is moving, so we will say JSON, but actually inside Python, it is called a dictionary. Means when JSON is imported into Python, it will be a dictionary. That's it. Okay. Then how to convert a dictionary into JSON? So this is how we will do it. This is called, there is a module called JSON, and JSON.dumps means you take this data, and dump into a string. Okay, and then that is the JSON string. Means when you're storing in a file, so you have to first dump into a string, and then only you can store. And similarly, if it is there inside a file, then you read into a JSON string and load the string into a JSON. This is what it means. Convert back into Python object. Python object is nothing but a dictionary. Okay. So hope you understood. So this is converting a dictionary into a string and back into dictionary. Why we have to convert into a string and why we have to convert a string into dictionary? Because all the JSON, if it is traveled from one computer to another computer, it will be in the string format only. So that is why you need to convert it. So this is the output, you get it? So we will actually see the example. So this is the data, and you see that, I will show you one more thing. So we will actually write into a file. So now this is the, one second. Yeah, this one is the data, which is the dictionary. Now what I'm doing, I'm using the JSON to dump this data into a string. Okay. First of all, we'll verify whatever the JSON string, what type it is, we will print it. Print type of JSON string. And before that, we will also print the type of data is equal to type of data. So now let me run this, and guys, look at this. This is dictionary. Type of data is dictionary. Okay. And when you convert into a string, so it is actually this one. It is printing that it is a string. Now we can also, you can also add this into a file. How? With open JSON data dot JSON. Okay. As write, then I will JSON dump. Okay. No, not JSON dump. Sorry, actually already converted. No, just I want to write. So as f dot write. Now I ran it, and let me go to this. See, JSON data is already. You see, this is how it will be. It is a it is in the JSON format. Okay. So now, hope you understand how to convert a dictionary into a string, and you can also store into a file, and then whatever is there in the file, we can also read it. So we will actually do one thing. Now we will read one more code. We will write with open JSON data.json as f JSON string is equal to f.read. Now we will do the same thing here. Now you see whatever the JSON data, right? So suppose if I say from age is 30 and I will change it to 31. Okay. Now we will read it. We will read into JSON string, and then we will load into JSON. Then we are printing it back. Let me see how it works. No, I don't want only name. I want everything. See, I have changed something in that JSON file. So name alias, age is equal to 31, skills, everything. Okay. So hope you understand. So how to convert a dictionary into a string and how to save it and how to read it from the from data, and actually we can do it. Now, guys, now tell me, with this newfound understanding, what you can do, what kind of programs you can write, and how you can make the best use of it. Tell me, anyone tell me. Okay, who is telling it? Shirni, can you tell that? What you can do with that, if with this new tool. Can anyone explain? I mean, what ideas they have got? Hello, at least one person.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. You can't
Yeah,
you can't tell that.
yeah, sir. So
Okay.
we
So
can.
what you can do, okay, it's okay, I will tell. So what you can do is, whatever data you are actually storing, right, into a file. Now that can be, structured. Earlier we were writing into files. Now you can write that files, but instead of storing in one line by line, we can actually store in a dictionary. That will be even better, correct? You were not, you were not very sure. For example, you want to store the same thing only: name, alias, age, skills, and e student. For example, you want to add a new skill to this. What you will do? Say, for example, I'll show you. First of all, see what I will do. So, okay, how to print the current skills of the person? What is stored in JSON? First of all, read that file, correct? Which is, read that file, convert it. Okay, now what you do is, you have got the data. This is the data we have got. Now you say, I have to print. This is the current data. So current skills. How I'll do that? Guys, can you tell me how I can say these are the skills the person has? How to do that? I have to print it right now. Instead of printing the entire data, I want to print only skills. How to do that? So you'll say data of skills. Okay. Now we got only Python AI in data science. So now I want to add one more item. So that's why I will take. So input, enter new skill if you want to add, or in new skill. Then, okay, tell me how to add that new skill. Now what we will do, this data is there. So data of, so what is data of skill? Can someone tell me what data type it is? You need to respond. So it should, let us do it, interactively, right? See it? So this is a list, right? See, Python, AI, in data science, it's a list. So now data of skills dot append this new skill. And then we will save this into a file. How to do that? Open with open JSON data as the W, then f dot write. So that actually, it is what it is doing. JSON dot dumps already it has taken. So because we have to convert into a string, then that's it. We are done. Now see, currently JSON data is there. So currently it's saying Python, AI, and data science. Let me run this. Now see, it is showing current skills are Python, AI, and data science. Enter a new skill if you want. So I will try to add. Okay, LangChain. Now we will see if it is not updated. Guys, see this? It is updated. LangChain. Guys, are you clear about this? Did you understand what is this? Okay, let me ask this poll. Are you clear? So most of you need one more revision. That's fine. So we will go step by step. First of all, what we are trying to do, there is something called JSON data.json. Okay. So what we are trying to do, we are reading the entire string, entire data here into one variable, which is JSON string. Now print it. See, it is printed here. Correct. So it is good so far. Now what I want to do is, I want to add one more skill to this. Okay. So that is why what I'll say, okay, before you can add, okay, what type of, what is that JSON string? What type it is? Can you confirm? Can you tell me the string in the chat window? What type it is? If I say print type of JSON string, what it will be? Can you put it in the chat window? No. So it is not string. It is a string because it is not a dictionary. It is a string. Why? Stored in a file. When you read anything from the file, it will be a string automatically. So it is not dictionary. It is a string. Correct. So to convert that into a dictionary, what we will do? We will do that. See. Now convert JSON string into dictionary. So this is what is called JSON.loads. Now we will say print of data. Now you see, originally it was string, then after conversion it has become as dictionary. So because why we need that dictionary? Because I want to add something. So if you want to add something, that has to be a dictionary. That is why we are converted into dictionary. Okay, data. Now, after as what you will do, I will take input. First of all, I will print what are the current skills. I will say print. I will also say current skills. Now let me run this. See here. Now Python, AI, data science, and LangChain. How it got? See, now you see it is an entire dictionary, right? In this dictionary, I want to extract only the skills. Skill is not the skills is a list. So we have got entire thing. Or let us do one thing. Let us not change the skills. We will change only age. So that will be easy. So current age is equal to data of age. Guys, it says current age is equal to 31. Correct. Now enter new age. Okay, we will ask. Input, enter new age. So store into new age variable. Then what I will do, I want to update this new age into this dictionary. Which dictionary? This dictionary is string converted to dictionary. Na? I want to change this age is equal to, instead of 31, whatever the user has typed, I want to get that. How to do that? Can you tell me how to set a variable of a dictionary? You have to tell me. You have to speak out. Hey guys, you can try. You can give that. Yeah, you must type an answer. Otherwise, I will not go. So now what I'm asking, you have to, whatever the age you have provided, you have to put that into dictionary. How to do that? No. So how to do it? So we will say data of age is equal to new age. Then we will see whether it is updated or not. Print data. This current age is 31. I will say new age is say 25. 25. You see, name is equal to alias, age is equal to 25. So earlier it was 31, it has become a 25. Now I want to write it. So that is why what I will do, if you are writing it, you have to convert into a string. So that is why we will say Json dot dumps. So data, we will store it into one string. So data.json or JSON string, whatever string is equal to this. And finally, I can write file. So I will open the JSON data.json in write mode, and you write, you overwrite. You are not appending, you are overwriting. So earlier values you will update here and then write it here. So now you see that currently it is 31. Now let me run this program. The earlier 31 was there. Now I will say 25 or 24. When I say I will open it, you will see that it is 24. So now actually instead of JSON dumps data, I can say index is equal to 2. Means index is equal to 2 means what? Index is equal to 2 means it will give some space. Earlier nicely formatted in the same format. Let us see this. Run this. New age is equal to 23. Enter. You see that now if you open it, you see it will be in this format. This is called indent. Two lines, two spaces it will be. Okay. Now, guys, I think you have understood now, I guess. So let me ask you if you have understood concept 1. Okay, good. So this is how you actually responded. And now what we will do is we will actually go to the next JSON. So I think now you have understood. So JSON is lightweight and human readable, easy to conversion between Python objects and JSON, universal standard for data exchange. And just now we have done one program. Correct. Now we will understand what is HTTP requests. Means what is HTTP request? Let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. For example, okay, Amazon. Now, when you hit enter, what happens? Internally, what happens? Internally, what happens is it will actually find Amazon.in and it will make a GET request. GET request means it will get the data from there, from that website. So from that server, it will get it and it will show it here. So all the data it gets it will actually then render it like this. So the same way, when you actually come here, so the HTTP, that is how web browsers and servers communicate, right? This is a browser. Right now, whatever you are seeing, it is a browser. For example, this one, actually, I am communicating with learning.ojasamirai.com and I am getting the response back. So this is how actually I am doing it. Correct. And I think yesterday also I shown you one example how you can create your own server. So that's also I have shown. Now what I will do, what we are actually discussing is what is HTTP requests and how it will talk to the web. So now HTTP is actually is a method how browsers and servers communicate. And we have got one request library. We have this library for Python, which can read the data from different, various websites. I think yesterday we have done this. We have created our own server. From there, we were reading one file, one HTML file. So this is the requests library. So let me show you that how to use the request library. Okay, so request library and then get. Get means you get the data. Post means you will update. So tell me when you will post the data. Can you confirm? Can anyone say when you will update data? For example, you are actually opening the Amazon and then for example, suppose you want to buy one laptop, right? You click on laptop and it is all get only, get all these things. Once you get it, then I want to say buy now. Means I am communicating that I want to buy one quantity at this price and I am buying right now or I am adding it to cart. So this is a post request. You understand, right? Understand or not? So respond in the chat window if you have understood what is how can you communicate get and post. Did you understand? Okay, so basically you get the data and you click on add cart. That means you are sending the update from your side to that. Okay, so this is called post. So hope it is clear. And then response includes, means response means what? The response provided by website. Yeah, perfect, Kavya. So response includes status code. Sometimes the website will return wrong data, or it may mention there is a error. For example, right? See, I'm trying to open, say, okay, let me open msn.com, and I will say, okay, my page. What it says? The page does not exist. It is a 404. Okay, it is a status code. Okay, you understood, right? So the response will, based on the response code, I will know whether that is working or not. So that is what we are learning. That's what we will be learning in this session, in this concept. So first of all, we will see this. So we have already opened it. Let me open it. So now, first of all, there is something called http://bin.org. Okay, let me open it. I'm opening this http://bin.org.get. See, it is giving not a web page. It is giving me one JSON. Guys, do you agree it is a JSON? Yeah, I'm asking you a question. So now, whatever, if I give http://bin.get, is it a JSON or not? Good. It is a JSON. Correct. Now, what we are trying to do is we will actually get this request.get, means you get the data and store it in response. Now, whatever the response we have got here, same response we will be getting. Let me see. Let me show you. Okay. Run this. You see that, okay, it is running. You see that status code is equal to 200. 200 means successful. Okay, you have to understand that. Then headers. Don't worry about that. We will talk about it later. Okay. Now response text. See, response text, what is that? We will open this, whether it is same or not. See, first of all, question mark, bracket, arguments is ERGS is equal to empty, and headers is equal to so and so, and origin is equal to this, and URL is equal to this. So let us verify whether it is correct. See, everything is same. ERGS, headers, so it is truncated, but yeah, we will actually say, I will print a response. Now, I don't want 200, I want all the text. We have got this, then actually origin is this, and URL is equal to this, like this. Okay. Yeah, so now you understand, using the requests, we can get the data, what is given here. Okay, good. So now you have understood that. Now we will go to the next concept, response.status code. Status code means whether it is working or not. I don't have to verify what text it has returned. All I need to verify status code. If the status code is equal to 200, that means it is successful. If it is not 200, it is not successful. That's it. Okay, so now you understand, this is the example of what server's response looks like, right? So good. So now, that means you have understood how to use requests to get the data from the website. Okay, good. So now, since you have understood this, right, you also have understood how to read any data from any web page. Okay, this is exactly we have discussed in yesterday. So we were using requests. Then requests were not actually useful. That is why we went with one more program, which is called Selenium. Guys, hope you have understood what is HTTP request. There are two types. One is get, one is post. And when you get, you will get the data from the website. And then there is something called status code. Status code 200 means successful. If not, it is not successful. So look at this. Response is equal to requests.get this website, and you get this, and then you are printing if the request is successful. Okay, guys, hope you have understood this. So guys, so hope you are clear about all these things, which we have also done one example. Now, let me ask you if you have understood this. Okay, so mostly you have understood, but please make, you can open this and actually run this again. Okay, then only you will understand. For example, I will show you 401, whether you will get it 404. Now you will go here. Instead of http.bin.org.get, I will say some rubbish thing. Let me run whether it works or not. See this? We have got status code 404. That means not found. So this is not found. So you can say, if you say bin, if you say get, it has understood. Means on this particular website, http.bin.org, you can get it. For example, here I am actually doing what I'm doing. Okay, for this in my website, I'm doing https learning ojasamirai.com dec html id is equal to so and so. Now instead of id is equal to 13, if I say 103, not work, not found. It is http error, http 404. I'm getting it. Why? Because it doesn't exist. Okay, good. So you have understood. Now we will go to next topic. Now we will be dealing with APIs. Okay. What is API? Okay, guys, by the way, so if you are planning to learn HTML, learn it now, so it will be useful. And next, we will be learning APIs. What is the API? It is an application programming interface, right? And how it is a contract for data access. Like, for example, Amazon, not Amazon, actually look at this. http bin.org. Now we will say get this. That means it is also giving one API. Means when you call this, I'm getting this. Okay. So like this, we can use this directly in your application. Okay. I will show you more later, but for now, we will actually go. It is an application programming interface. It is a contract for data access. Okay. Now we will see one example. So there is something called REST API. We will be actually testing so. Okay. Now we will see how to make one request. So we are actually there is one website which will give me some for sample. It is only for sample. So this is actually one website. Here, if I say posts, if I want get a list of posts, I want to get the first post. See, it will show. See, this is what is the first code from that. This is returning JSON. Okay, because it is returning JSON, this is this particular thing. It is a API. Whereas you open anything on Amazon.com, it shows on the browser. Okay, So it is a website, whereas this particular thing, what JSON placeholder dot type icode, okay, then .com. So this returns only API. API means that returns JSON. Okay, so now you understand we are trying a free API. So this free API will get you what? JSON. This is the URL. And when you say request.get.url, you will get the data something like this. So this is a JSON data. JSON data means it will return the JSON. Now we will actually execute this. Whether we are getting this or not, we will verify. So go here and I will execute this. Let me execute this completely. So I ran this. You see that post details, title is equal to title, body, and user ID. So this is the title, body, and this body has lot of data, and then user ID is equal to 1. How are you getting this? When you run this, you will get the data like this. So earlier also we done the same thing, right? So now we will get the data. From this data, which is returned as a dictionary, I can access user ID, title, body, everything. Whatever you want to access, you can access it. Okay, so you get the data from response.json. We got the data, and so now you say response.json, it returns in JSON only. So this data will actually tell data of title. So look at this, what it will write. Data of title, it will return this. Data of body, it returns this. So that is exactly we have done this here. Data of body, data of title, all these things we have got it. Right? So basically, API means like we will, I gave you an example. So now if you are an Amazon seller, I want to say, I want to get what is, okay, no, I think I have shown this one more example, right? I want to get more information about myself. So then I will go to github.com slash, how to get your profile? github.com/settings.profile. See, this is actually my profile. And how do I get in JSON? Guys, do you remember we have done this? We will get the data from the JSON. Do you remember that URL? Can you tell me here? Okay, so there is something called api.github.com. api.github.com. Then I want for my username. So users Rupesh T. This is my GitHub account and GitHub data. I have public even, and my full name is Rupesh Tyler, and this is type public, and what is the received emails, and all these things. So what is the URL? All these things, this is how you will get it. Okay. So now you have understood how to extract data. Now, whatever the data that returns, if it returns JSON, then I can extract the data and actually I can show you. So this is what is API response, right? So now, so far we have tried one example, which is JSON placeholder. This is an example website. So from this website, actually we have got JSON data. So that JSON data, once it returned as JSON, then I can access data of title, data of body, data of user ID. I can do all these things. Any questions on this? Okay, guys. So thanks for responding, and this is how you responded. And I think most of you have understood. Okay, others, please try this and actually get back to me if you have any questions. So now what we have understood is there is a API. This API I can call like, how it is this. Like, for example, on GitHub, my account is there. I want to get my node ID, my name, my full name. If I want to get information about you, if I have my GitHub email, if I have your GitHub email ID, I will come to know whether you have done that or not, when it was updated. All these details I will. So this is what actually I can get it, right? And then now I will do how to process API responses. So for example, you have got, for example, this much data, you will get it. How to process the API. So that is what actually we will come to know. First of all, you will parse on the JSON data into Python objects. You extract the specific information from nested data and format and present the data beautifully. And this is what actually you are doing. Now what you're doing, for example, same example we have taken. Get the GitHub user ID. Okay. And then you will actually extract only these things: name, username, followers, public repos, created at bio. So this is what actually, you will get it. Okay. So guys, so now I will show you, I will actually print this and I will see what I will get it. So I'm running it. Okay. If there is a problem, what I will do, I will copy this entire thing. Okay, let me copy it and execute it here. Okay. So what I'm doing now, I want to get the information about and what I will do, I want here, I will say response.get information from which api.github.com users Rupesh. Okay. And then I will see response.status code, and then I will see if it is 200, means I'm verifying whether it is successful. Okay. And I'll get the JSON file. So response.json, I will get it. And then from that, I will be getting name, username, followers. Only this much I want to print it. So let me run this now. Guys, look at this. So we have got, so GitHub user info, name is equal to Rupesh Tailur and username is equal to Rupesh T, and the followers is equal to 4. Guys, can we bump it up? I will give you my, github.com, and I will see whether it is real or not, right? Can you actually follow me here? Can you please follow me so that we will know that it is working or not? Okay, good. So this is my, GitHub. So I'm putting it in your WhatsApp. Sorry, in the generative AI mastery WhatsApp. And then can you add some followers? Can you follow me so that I will verify whether it is really working or not? So, okay, is anyone done? So I can run it now. Okay, so I'm refreshing. I'm sure you guys might have followed me already, but I'm not seeing it. Can anyone confirm if you have done that? Okay, I think everybody must be thinking, other people might have done. Guys, can you all do it, please? We will verify whether it. Okay, we have got 5. Okay, good. Thanks for doing it. And now we will go and see whether we will get the same data here or not. Because on the website, I can see it is 5. Let me go to the API data and now let me run this. Oh, okay. Somebody else also add. Now the followers list it is increased from 4 to 6. Right, guys? Hope you have understood. So see, similar to what I have done right now, guys. So the thing is, you want to, for example, say you want to check your Facebook, or you want to check whether one particular order has been received or not. Or if you want to say you are actually working for Amazon and you want to check if the order has been received or not. If the order is received, you have to take the next step. So if you want to do all these things, you need an API for sure, right? So let me run it once again so that you see whatever changes, if you have followed me, definitely you can see here. So this is how all the modern applications are run. So you might be wondering how the entire world is connected, right? So this is the best example how things work here. Guys, hope you understand how to process the API responses. Now we have done only get. So, but what we will do, in the API class, I will also teach you how to post it. Now only get we have done. We will also teach you next time how to post it. Okay, guys. So hope you have understood this as well. So let me know if you have understood get. Now we will do post. Okay, so thanks for actually responding. And I see most of you have understood. Now we will actually go for advanced. Guys, do you think we will continue or you want a break? So let me ask. Okay, I'm asking you one poll. So let me know if how you want. So I have given you 3, yes, no, or we will continue the class tomorrow. Okay, looks like it is heavy for you. I see guys getting all the, I'm getting like this. Guys, okay, so now, but what we will do is actually recap what we have done. Yeah, someone want to talk? somebody was trying to talk. Okay, no. So
Yeah, sir,
what? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
సార్ ఇదే క్లాస్ ను మళ్ళీ అంటే ఇప్పుడు చెప్పిందని మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి రివిజన్ చేస్తారు సార్, అంటే ఫస్ట్ నుంచి వెళ్ళి, అంటే జస్ట్ బేసిక్ 5 minutes.
ఇప్పుడు ఈసారి తెలుగులో చెప్తాను, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్, అది ఒక 5 minutes చెప్పేస్తే క్లాస్ తర్వాత మిగతాది బ్రేక్ తీసుకున్నాక చెప్పినా పర్లేదు, టుమారో అయినా పర్లేదు సార్.
నో లెట్ us do it now. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఇందాక మనం ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం, సో తెలుగులో చెప్పుకుందాం ఒకసారి. ఇప్పుడు సో వర్కింగ్ విత్ ఏపీఐస్ అండ్ JSON. సో ఏపీఐ అనేది మనం తెలుసుకోవాలి, ఎందుకంటే ఏపీఐ అనేది ఏదైనా అంటే ఏదైనా కంపెనీస్ వాళ్ళ డేటాని కానీ వాళ్ళ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కానీ వాళ్ళ పార్ట్నర్స్ కానీ కస్టమర్స్ కానీ వాళ్ళకి చెప్పాలంటే వాళ్ళు వెబ్సైట్లో చెప్పచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు అమెజాన్ ఉంది. అమెజాన్ వాళ్ళు అక్కడ డేటా అంతా అక్కడ పెట్టారు. సో నౌ ఎవరైతే కావాలంటే ఎట్లా కొనుక్కోవచ్చు, యాడ్ టు కార్ట్, బై నౌ అని చెప్పచ్చు. బట్ ఇక్కడ వెబ్సైట్ ఉంటే ఓకే, బట్ నాకు ఈ వెబ్సైట్ కాదు, ఈ నా డేటా ఈ అమెజాన్ నుండి ఐఎమ్ ఏ బిగ్ బయర్, లేదా నేను సప్లయర్, లేదా నేను సెల్లర్. నాకు డేటా అనేది నాకు కావాల్సిన ఫార్మాట్లో నేను తీసుకుంటాను. కాబట్టి మీరు డేటా ఇవ్వండి, అంటే మీరు ఒక ఏపీఐ ఇవ్వండి, అప్లికేషన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఇవ్వండి. తద్వారా నేను డేటాని తీసుకుంటా. ఎట్లా? నాట్ బై గోయింగ్ టు వెబ్. నాకు కావాల్సిన ఫార్మాట్లో తీసుకొని నేను కావాల్సిన ఫార్మాట్లో ఎక్సెల్లోనో లేదా నా వెబ్సైట్లోనో పెట్టుకుంటా. అంటే నాకు ఒక ఏపీఐ కాల్ చేస్తే నాకు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రావాలి, అది ఏపీఐ అంటే మీరు వెబ్సైట్ కాకుండా మీకు కావాల్సిన ఫార్మాట్లో మీరు డేటాను చూడాలంటే మీకు డేటా కావాలి. ఆ డేటా కావాలంటే ఏపీఐ ఎక్స్పోజ్ చేయాలి. సో వి నో దాట్ ఈ github.com ఆల్రెడీ ఒక ఏపీఐ వచ్చింది. నేను నా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చూడాలంటే ఎట్లా కాదు, ఐ వాంట్ టు సీ, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నా స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు, 100 మెంబర్స్. ఆ 100 మెంబర్స్ మొత్తం డేటా, వాళ్ళు ఎంత డేటా అని వాళ్ళు రైట్ చేశారు, వాళ్ళకి ఎన్ని రెపాజిటరీస్ ఉన్నాయా లేదా, అవంతా నేను చెక్ చేయాలంటే ఎంతమంది చేశారో అంతమందిది నేను ఒక్కసారి ఒక చిన్న ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసి రన్ చేస్తే ఐ కెన్ గెట్ ఆల్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. అవునా? సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏపీఐ అంటే చాలా పవర్ఫుల్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇది. సో పీపుల్ యూజ్ ఇట్. ఇప్పుడు ఏపీఐ అంటే ఎవరో, నేను ఒక సపోజ్ నేనేం రాశాను, GitHub లో ఒక ఏపీఐ ఉంది. ఆ ఏపీఐ డేటా ఏ రకంగా వస్తుంది, ఏ ఫార్మాట్లో వస్తుందంటే JSON ఫార్మాట్లో వస్తుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ అ యూనివర్సల్ అక్సెప్టెడ్ ఫార్మాట్. మనం కొన్ని కాన్సెప్ట్స్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. కాన్సెప్ట్ 1లో ఏమంటే JSON అంటే ఏంటి? JSON అంటే జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ నోటేషన్. ఇది మనుషులు కూడా చదవచ్చు అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అ స్టాండర్డ్ ఫార్మాట్. ఇదే కదా చెప్పుకుంది. ఇప్పుడు మన ఇది ఎట్లా ఉంది, ఇది డేటా, ఇది జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ JSON ఫార్మాట్లో ఇట్లా ఉంది. ఈ JSON ఫార్మాట్లో ఉండేదాన్ని మనము ఒకవేళ ఏదన్నా ఫైల్లో సేవ్ చేయాలంటే మనము డంప్ చేయాలి. డంప్ చేస్తే ఈ డిక్షనరీ ఫార్మాట్ ఉండేది ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ ఫార్మాట్లో కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ ఫార్మాట్లో కన్వర్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు దాన్ని మనం ఒక ఫైల్లో సేవ్ చేయొచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఎవరికైనా పంపించచ్చు కూడా. ఓకే, ఇది ఎట్లా అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది సింపుల్ ఫార్మాట్లో చెప్పాలంటే ఇది ఒక గొడుగు అంటే అర్థమైతే అంబ్రెల్లా. ఈ గొడుగు ఇట్లా ఉంటుంది అంటే యూజబుల్ ఫార్మాట్. యూజబుల్ ఫార్మాట్ అంటే డైరెక్ట్గా నేను వాన్లో తీసుకెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. కానీ నేను ఎవరికన్నా ఇవ్వాలంటే నేను అట్లా ఇవ్వలేను. నేను దాన్ని ఏం చేయాలి, అది క్లోజ్ చేసి ప్యాక్ చేసి ఇవ్వాలి. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ డంప్స్ అంటే. ఒక గొడుగుని అంటే ఛత్రి అంటారో, ఇది అంబ్రెల్లా అంటారో, ఆ అంబ్రెల్లాని ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ ఫార్మాట్ పెడితే దాన్ని మనము ఫైల్లో సేవ్ చేయొచ్చు, ఏమైనా చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, సో నవ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓకే, సో ఇది JSON ఫార్మాట్ అంటే. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చి హెచ్టిటిపి రిక్వెస్ట్ అంటే ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఎట్లా వర్క్ అవుతుంది అది మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. ఈ ఎట్లా వర్క్ అవుతుంది, ఓ వెబ్ బ్రౌజరు సర్వరు కమ్యూనికేట్ అయ్యేది ఇది ప్రోటోకాల్ పైన, అంటే హైపర్ టెక్స్ట్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ప్రోటోకాల్ అంటారు. సో ఈ ప్రోటోకాల్లో వర్క్ అవుతుంది. సో ఈ హెచ్టిటిపిలో వర్క్ అయితే నేను ఒక లైబ్రరీ ఉంది మనకు పైథాన్లో, రిక్వెస్ట్స్. ఈ రిక్వెస్ట్స్ అనే ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఆర్ ఒక మాడ్యూల్లో నేను ఒక ఒక వెబ్సైట్లో ఉండే ఏపీఐని కానీ దీన్ని కానీ మనము రీడ్ చేయొచ్చు, అప్డేట్ చేయొచ్చు. సో సో రిక్వెస్ట్ అనేది గెట్ మాత్రమే, అప్డేట్ కాదు. సో మనం తీసుకున్నాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను ఇందాక ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకున్నాం కదా, ఏమి గిట్ హబ్లో ఒక బయో కావాలి. ఆ బయో కావాలంటే ఏం చేస్తాం, ఆ బయో కావాలంటే ఒక యూఆర్ఎల్ ఉంటుంది. యూఆర్ఎల్ ఏమి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ api.github.com.rupesh మెసేజ్ నట్టుకోండి, సారీ యూజర్స్ అనుకుంటా, యూజర్స్ రూపేష్. ఇది యూఆర్ఎల్. ఈ యూఆర్ఎల్ ఇస్తే నాకు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ వస్తుంది. సో రూపేష్ టీ బదులుగా ఇక్కడ ఎవరన్నా నరేష్ ఇస్తే నరేష్ డేటా వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఆల్ రైట్. సో ఇది కాన్సెప్ట్ 2లో ఏమంటే హెచ్టిటిపి ప్రోటోకాల్, దీంట్లో రిక్వెస్ట్ అనే లైబ్రరీ ఉంటుంది. అది ఎట్లా యూజ్ చేయాలంటే ఇంపోర్ట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ అని చేసి దాని తర్వాత requests.get అంటే ఇక్కడ ఈ యూఆర్ఎల్ ఏముందో ఆ డేటాను తీసుకొచ్చి ఈ రెస్పాన్స్ అనే వేరియబుల్లో పెట్టేస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఏపీఐ అంటే ఇదొక కాంట్రాక్ట్ అంటే ఏమి, ఈ గిట్ నేను కానీ ఈ యూఆర్ఎల్ ఇచ్చి యూజర్స్ రూపేష్ చేస్తే ఆ రూపేష్ కి సంబంధించిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మొత్తం నేను ఒక డేటా రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. సో అదే చేసాం ఇక్కడ. సో ఎక్కడుంది ఈ పర్టికులర్ యూఆర్ఎల్ నేను రన్ చేస్తే సో ఉందా లేదా, వర్క్ అయిందా లేదా, ఏదైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉందా అని తెలుస్తుంది. స్టేటస్ కోడ్ 200 ఉంటే బాగుంది, వర్క్ అయింది అని అర్థం. ఇది వేరే ఏదైనా ఉన్నా ఏదో ప్రాబ్లం ఉందని అర్థం, రైట్? సో మనం ఇట్లా రెస్పాన్స్ తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఆ response.json అంటే ఆ రెస్పాన్స్ ది జేసన్ కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తే ఇది జేసన్ డేటా వస్తుంది. సో దాని తర్వాత ఆ రెస్పాన్స్ టైటిల్ ఏమి, బాడీ ఏమి, యూజర్ ఐడి ఏమని తీసుకోవచ్చు. వచ్చి ప్రాసెసింగ్ ఏపీఐ లైక్ ప్రో. సో దీంట్లో ఏం చేసాం, వెరీ సింపుల్. మనం ఒక యూఆర్ఎల్ ఉంది. ఈ యూఆర్ఎల్లో యూజర్ నేమ్ అనేది మనం పంపించాం, అది ఎగ్జామ్. రిక్వెస్ట్.గెట్ అంటే ఈ రెస్పాన్స్ కరెక్ట్ గా ఉందా లేదా అంటే ఉంది అని అర్థం, అంటే నో ప్రాబ్లం అని అర్థం. సో యూ విల్ గెట్ ఇట్ అండ్ దెన్ యూ కెన్ డూ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ వాంట్ విత్ ద డేటా. ఈ ఒక డిక్షనరీ ఉంది, డిక్షనరీ నేమ్ ఉంది. సో యూజర్ డేటా.గెట్ నేమ్ ఇట్లా చేయొచ్చు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ హౌ యూ విల్ ప్రాసెస్ డేటా, రైట్? సో ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ అని మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి అడుగుతాను, మీరు అర్థమైందా లేదా అని కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయండి. ఓకే, పర్ఫెక్ట్. సో అందరూ ఆల్మోస్ట్ బాగా అర్థమైందని చెప్పారు. సో ఇదే ప్రూఫ్. ఓకే, సో థ్యాంక్ యూ. మీకు బాగా అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో వీ విల్ మీట్ టుమారో అంటే మేబీ మండే, సారీ థర్స్డే. ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్? ఓకే, ఈరోజు మీకు నేను ఇచ్చే ఇదేమంటే సో లెట్ మీ షో యూ దట్. యా అభిలాష్, గో హెడ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, తెలుగులో చెప్పినందుకు కొంచెం అర్థమైంది సార్ ఇప్పుడు.
అర్థమైందా? ఓకే, యా యూ కెన్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎనీ టైమ్. ఓకే, సో అర్థం కాకపోతే అడగండి, నో ప్రాబ్లం. సో ఒకసారి నేను మర్చిపోవచ్చు, బట్ యూ రిమైండ్ మీ. ఓకే,
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, so whatever you are saying, see, suppose if you are responding, you have understood, then definitely I can actually take necessary action, right? ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేస్తానంటే మీకు నాకు ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి. ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏం రాయాలంటే ఓకే. సో లెట్ మీ షో యూ. ఓకే. github.com. ఓకే. ఎవరిదన్నా ఇక్కడ ఒక ఇది ఉందా? మీ గిట్హబ్ యూఆర్ఎల్ ఇస్తారా? కెన్ యూ పింగ్ మీ ఆన్ ద చాట్ విండో? హలో, ఎనీబడి, ఎనీవన్? గిట్హబ్ ఐడి. కావ్య సుధా పార్వతి. ఓకే. సో ఇక్కడ ఓకే, కావ్య ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు డిపాజిట్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? లేదు. ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే, సో ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు డూ దిస్. సో ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏం చేయాలంటే, మీరు ఓకే, రూపేష్ త్రిపాఠి ఉంది, రూపేష్ రెపాజిటరీస్ ఉంది, లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ ఉంది. ఈ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ లో ఒక ఇది ఉంది. ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది తీసుకుందాం. సో మీరందరూ ఏం చేయాలంటే, సో కావ్య ఓకే సారీ, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ ఈ ఇది బదులు నేను కావ్య ఇది పడితే, అండ్ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ బదులు జెన్ ఏఐ, ఒక జెన్ ఏఐ అని పెడితే, ఓకే.
Sir, can you repeat it, sir?
ఎస్ ఇంకా ఐఎమ్ ఫార్మింగ్ ఇట్. ఓకే. సో జెన్ ఏఐ సెషన్ 1. ఇప్పుడు నేను కానీ https గిట్హబ్ కావ్య సుధా పార్వతి జెన్ఏఐ సెషన్ 1, ఇది కంప్లీట్ పాత్. ఈ కంప్లీట్ పాత్ లో నేను కానీ సెషన్ 1.py అని నేను టైప్ చేస్తే, ఐ వాంట్ టు గెట్ ఏదైతే ఫైల్ చెక్ ఇన్ అయిందో అది నాకు కావాలి. అంటే నేనేం చేస్తానంటే, గోయింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఐ విల్ నాట్ లుక్ అట్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఏమది మీ సబ్మిషన్ నేను చూడను. వాట్ ఐ విల్ డూ ఇస్, యూ విల్ చెక్ ఇన్ అండ్ దెన్ ఐ విల్ గో వన్ బై వన్. ఐ విల్ ఓపెన్ ఇన్ ఆల్ ద విండోస్, దెన్ ఐ విల్ వెరిఫై, ఓకే అయిందా లేదా, చెక్ చేశారా లేదా అని. ఐ వాంట్ టు గెట్ అ కంప్లీట్ లిస్ట్. సో నౌ వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు డూ ఇస్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు యూ హ్యావ్ అ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్. ఎక్కడ ఉంది? సో లెట్ మీ గో హియర్. సో discord.com, నేను discord.com ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నా. నేను ఐ విల్ స్టార్ట్ రైటింగ్ ది అసైన్మెంట్. సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు బ్యాచ్ 2, దెన్ అసైన్మెంట్స్ ప్లస్ క్రియేటెడ్. ఓకే. సో నా ఇది ఏమంటే ఏపీఐ సెషన్ 13 ఏపీఐ. ఓకే. సో ఒకటి, get the list of all IDs ఏమది గిట్హబ్ ఐడి. నెక్స్ట్ get the path you need to verify. Get the path. For example, the user ID ఇది GitHub ID ఇది తర్వాత ఇది పాత్ GenAI session1.py ఓకేనా. ఇది పాత్. ఈ పాత్ లో ఉంటే ఓకే, ఈ పాత్ లో ఉంటే ఐ వాంట్ టు ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ ద కంటెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫైల్. సో the file and store it in for all the users. For all the users, store create the files. Create the files by GitHub ID and store the content of each file. అంటే నేనేం చేయాలి? ఈ GitHub IDs నా దగ్గర మీద అన్ని ఉన్నాయి కదా. మీరు ఈ పాత్ లో మీరు సేవ్ చేయండి అంటే మీరు మీ GitHub లో పోయి మీరు అది క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? అది ఎవరైనా చేయకపోతే, ఎవరైతే చేయలేదో నాకు లిస్ట్ కావాలి. సో create the list of people who has not checked in. ఓకే, 6 అది నాకు కావాలి. సో మీరు ఎవరైతే చెక్ చేయలేదో నాకు అక్కడ లిస్ట్ కావాలి. 1. 2, ఎవరైతే చేశారో వాళ్ళకి వాళ్ళ యూజర్ ఐడి పేరు పైన ఒక ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఐ వాంట్ టు సీ వాట్ దే హ్యావ్ డన్. ఓకే, సో ఇది మనకు కావాలి. సో ఇది మీరు చేయగలరా? సో ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ నౌ? క్లియర్ అయిందా లేదా నేను ఇంకోసారి చెప్పాలా?
Repeat it once, sir.
ఓకే, సో ఈ పైథాన్ ఫైల్ ఎట్లా ఉండాలంటే ఇది పైథాన్ ఫైల్. సో ఏం కావాలి? సో ఓకే, ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎందుకంటే దేర్ ఆర్ సమ్ పీపుల్ హూ డోంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ తెలుగు. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దేర్ ఈస్ అ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ GitHub IDs. GitHub IDs is equal to, okay, so for example Kavya. Kavya's ID like this, I will have all the list of IDs. Okay, so this is GitHub IDs. Then I will also say path. Path is equal to what? You have to check in your code in this path. Okay, I will mention that. So under you create a project by name GenAI, and under that you create a session1.py or assignment1.py, something like that. So once you create the path, then you run this. Okay, verify where, first of all verify if that path exists. If that file exists, means, for example, you go here. I'll show you one example. This person. No. Okay, let me open the GitHub again. I'll go to my repository only, code examples. In code example, I'll go here and I will check Java. See, this is the path, correct? See, github.com, Rupesh T. And under code examples project, under blog main.genai a.java. So this file, you read it. You have to get the content. I want to get the content like this. Okay, and then get that content, and then you create a file. Verify if the file exists. If the file doesn't exist, if the file does not exist, is not well, print the list of user IDs for who did not check in the file yet. So that is what actually you have to do. And then once the file exists, extract the contents. Extract the file contents. Extract the file contents. Extract the file contents into a file. The file name is GitHub id.py. Okay. Then that's it. So nothing else. So is it clear now? So first of all, I will have a file name like this. GitHub ID is equal to all the IDs. Then this is the path. Then I will say extract the file contents in a file. Okay. And then, print that list of user IDs who did not check in that file already. Is this clear? I think it should be clear. So let me ask you the question in poll. Okay, good. So then you do this program and I want this. Suppose if you are not able to get the contents for any reason, at least I want the list of people who did not create this. Okay, good. So thank you very much. And I will see you on Thursday. Oh, okay. By the way, so hope you have understood the program. The program which I gave you for getting the latest price from Amazon. So do you have any questions? So please participate in the challenge. So complete it, complete the code. If you have any questions, let me know. I will set up one more call maybe in the evening. So if you have any questions. Okay, good. So let me know, you ping me, then I will respond. Thank you very much and see you on Thursday.